So we are doing an experiment. The principal, Mr. Foreman, and I agreed that this was going to be an experiment to see what would come out of it. And the idea is to encourage students to express themselves in many different forms, not just speaking or writing, but all the arts. For instance, painting, drawing, dancing, music, poetry, all those different kinds of forms, even some that you wouldn't even think of as art. It was a little difficult because most of it's online, so we had to figure out how we could make this work. How can you do art with a group online? But we figured it out, and everybody had paint and everyone had paper. We did a lot of painting, we did self-portraits, we did landscapes, all kinds of different painting. We painted signs, and the way we decided we wanted to go to the Yashche protected area was because when I was asking the students, well, what would you like to do? What are you interested in? Someone said, I really want to see the scarlet macaws. A friend of mine, Carlene Myvet, works for Yashche, and she told me they have an educational outreach program, and they could arrange to take us to their protected area to learn all about it, how it works, and possibly, if we were lucky, see scarlet macaws.
And the experience was amazing. We saw different kind of animals, places, the nature, and the view was amazing. Everything, well, back in the wood, it's quite good. We saw cacao, we saw birds, we saw quash, many animals you could see. We started on a Saturday going to the village, painting the benches of the park of Colombia, San Pedro Colombia village. We cleaned, we raked, pressure washed, and painted. And then the following week, they had another crew from the members of our class who went to draw some images, pictures, so that the park would look presentable, right? And now, on our trip to the Yaxche place in Trio, we observed many macaws. They have the red head, but most of them were up in the trees, the mahogany trees. We saw the mahogany. And we also passed by the river that was a river, but at the moment, because of the dry season, it is dry. So right now the pass is clear, no water.
I really love the arts session, and I'm very thankful that Miss Jill taught us about the expressive art. I'm so interested with these arts. I'm very happy to join this adult school, especially Miss Jill. I'm so proud of she, and I'm thankful for teaching us these arts.
On Saturday, April 15th, Yashche had the opportunity to take the expressive arts students and their instructor to the Maya Mountain North Forest Reserve for them to have a first-hand experience of the agroforestry concession and the positive impacts that concession is having on the livelihoods of the farmers and on the biodiversity of the area. Basically, they were exposed to the agroforestry model and how it is that it is improving the livelihoods of members of the Trio Farmers Cacao Growers Limited through the production of cacao beans. Additionally, they were able to observe some of the biodiversity, specifically the bird life within the area. One of the highlights of the visit really was the interest of the students to observe the scarlet macaws within their native habitat, and that was a part of the experience as they were able to observe a flock of scarlet macaws within one of the cacao plots within the agroforestry concession. I really think that that really served the purpose for which the visit was first planned, which was for them to see the scarlet macaws. I think it also afforded the opportunity for a set of students in Toledo who generally would not be considered in the mainstream of educational efforts to actually get this experience, because the Cleaver College Extension program is not generally considered by many individuals or organizations in their outreach program. So this was a very, very good opportunity for Yashe to cater to one of those set of students that may sometimes be overlooked.